Why, hello, my lovelies. It's Lady Ozma. I'm here with yet another of my design projects. This is a portfolio, and this week I was putting together all of my stuff together into a professional portfolio. I have a saying that I like to use. It's, see if I can get it right. It's look up, lift up, and help up. So I think I got those two backwards. Anyways, you get the idea. So one of the things is, life is crazy and it's got a lot of things that go on. And it's really hard to sometimes feel like like looking up and getting up and being positive. And I like to be positive. So I thought there's no better way to begin looking up than looking towards the future, which is why I made a portfolio. I don't currently have a job in the design field, but that doesn't mean I couldn't one day do it. I do a lot of design work, whether it's for one of the charitable organizations I work for, a convention, my costumers guild, my church women's group, youth groups, whatever, it's a lot of things. I've worked as a journalist, I'm an actress. It's just crazy. My life is crazy. And it's always good to have a portfolio and look towards the future and have that hope of different days, better days, good days, the whole thing. And then it's kind of hard to go, well, I don't know if I have anything worthwhile, but I say, we all have beautiful things. We all have talents, and so we should display them. So when you first open, I do have a cover for my portfolio. And I chose the spiral binding because I really like bound things. To me, it says professional. It's like a book. It holds up better than if you just put it in a folder. So that's just the way that I work. It's my thing. The print shop does a wonderful job. It's not the first time I've done this. I can line up all of my books together on the bookcase, and then I know which one I need to grab for a different occasion. And then, of course, I chose my lovely purple because I love purple. And I went simple because I did not want everything to detract. So I've got my table of contents. And so, you've got these 2-page spreads. See if I can get that. There you go. Got these 2-page spreads where you've got a little bit of details about the project, and then you've got the project over here. Now, many of you probably remember this montage that I did, Peace in the Mountain of the Lord. I love this one, and I actually had a friend who said she wanted it, so that's kind of exciting. I've got my logos for my Costumers Guild. Party today! I've got my stationery, just things like that. So here's the one that I wanted to really share with you. It's all the things that you've seen before, and that's cool and all, like there's that flyer, But there was one project that I did not like. I thought it turned out awful, and I tried to be true to the challenge and only use Microsoft Word. I hate Microsoft Word. I can't even begin to describe how much I hate it. I don't own the software because I just find it rubbish, and there are so many wonderful free options. So I wasn't happy with that, and there was no way I was putting that horrible piece of rubbish in my portfolio. So I went through and I made a brand new one. What do you guys think? I really want a cupcake now. Shh, don't tell anyone because it's like breakfast time, right? But yeah, so I made this. I used Pages, which is fantastic. It's on my iPhone, it's on my iPad, it's on my MacBook. It comes with everything. You can use it if you're not at your home computer because they've got a wonderful web version that is just as powerful. And then it lives in the cloud, so when you get to your own stuff, you can open the same file, and that's beautiful. And I have actually ended up in the challenge where, I kid you not, I'm in the doctor's office for my kid, just waiting, and he's just in, and I was going to be there for the next hour because, doctor's offices. And I got this email from my woman clergy member, and she's like, hey, I need an invitation flyer, and I need it like in an hour. Can you do something for me? All I have is my phone. No, I can't do anything for you. But what do? I'm creative, and I go, yeah, I can do it. So I'm on my phone, like downloading all these apps like a nut job, and I created something. It wasn't, the greatest in the world, but in an hour at the doctor's office on a phone, I thought I did a pretty good job. And she loved it, and so, you know, it worked. But yeah, I love the fact that there's stuff that's portable and you can do things in a bind. That was a huge challenge. I mean, I didn't have art, or I didn't have the way to scan or photograph anything, and I created something. But this was, I was able to do a little bit of extra work. So of course, you know, I had already scanned this, and then I added the date and the time, what it was, and then of course my little information. Now, I did this information, of course it's a fake event, but I did it based on trying to get some information out there about childhood cancer. It's the #1 disease-related cause of death in children, and it gets almost no funding. It's really sad. Our kids are dying. Well, I chose a cancer that actually my own son had. Thankfully, he's okay. It's the second most common pediatric cancer out there, but thank God it's got a great survival rate. But yeah, so I did that. So that was my way of also trying to lift up and help up, you know, find something that would matter and that would also spread the word. Let's see. So I decided to end with, of course, you know, I've got my website for my Costumers Guild that I made. And I decided to end with this lovely picture. I love this couple. Still married, yay! I love this couple because they are amazing. I follow them on Facebook. They're so in love, just as much today as they were here. And I love love. It's so beautiful when you see a couple that's defying the odds and making it through. They have some of the most gorgeous children. Anyways, but I took this photo for them. It was in Mesa. I had to remember. It was in Mesa. And just one of my favorite photos ever. Just a little private moment with the two of them, just kind of relaxing. After the ceremony, before the reception, I think you get some of the most tender moments there. So I chose this picture that I have taken. It took me like 3 hours to pick out a picture. Like, for real, what is wrong with me? I went through so many pictures. And then I had 2 that I was going to use, and I couldn't find them. So then I was angry. It was a whole process. So the thing to remember is that you have so many options when you're looking to move forward with your life. Seek them out, put them together, build yourself a resume or a portfolio, and just do it, because it's a wonderful, wonderful day. I love you all. Go to my blog, information in the show notes. Leave me comments and all that good jazz. LadyOzma.info. Love you. Bye.